The Tesla Model S Plaid is the Usain Bolt of the car world. Line it up at a drag strip and it'll outsprint pretty much anything on the road today. The Model S hatchback practicality and access to Tesla's supercharger network are big pluses too. Unfortunately, the Model S also has some big drawbacks, such as a frustrating interface, the steering yoke, specifically, and disappointing fit and finish. What's new? No significant 2024 changes so far. Part of the first Model S generation introduced for 2012. While the Tesla Cybertruck may be getting all the headlines these days, it wouldn't exist if it weren't for the OG of modern electric cars, the Tesla Model S. Sure, other EVs existed before it, but the Model S was the first to deliver the range and performance of an internal combustion engine in a reasonably attractive and luxurious package. More than a decade later, the basic structure and design of the Model S carry through, but Tesla's flagship has had enough tweaks and updates over the years to its style, technology and drivetrain to help keep it fresh and competitive. At its core, the Model S is a mid-size luxury sedan with a hatchback-like rear liftgate, which grants it surprisingly good cargo capacity. Two trim levels are available: the base Model S and the high-performance Model S Plaid. The latter produces an incredible 1,020 horsepower combined from its 3 electric motors, which enabled it to hit 60 miles per hour from a standstill in just 2.3 seconds in our testing. The non-Plaid version is less of a land-based rocket, but not much less. It produces a healthy 670 horsepower from its 2 electric motors. Though the Model S is a contender in the luxury EV space, its competition ranges from other EV startups such as the Lucid Air and legacy automakers like the Mercedes-Benz EQS, Porsche Taycan, Audi e-tron GT and BMW i7. Check out our expert rating below to find out how the Model S compares against its contemporaries when it comes to performance, interior quality, comfort, range and efficiency, value and more. The Tesla Model S Plaid is the Usain Bolt of the car world. Line it up at a drag strip and it'll outsprint pretty much anything on the road today. The Model S hatchback practicality and access to Tesla's supercharger network are big pluses too. Unfortunately, the Model S also has some big drawbacks, such as a frustrating interface, the steering yoke, specifically, and disappointing fit and finish. The thrust and speed delivered by this tri-motor-powered sedan is nothing short of mind-bending. In Edmunds testing, the Model S Plaid rocketed from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.3 seconds and passed the quarter-mile mark in 9.4 seconds at 150.8 miles per hour. This is the quickest vehicle Edmunds has ever tested by a good margin, surpassing the prior Model S performance, 2.9 seconds and 11.1 seconds, respectively, or sport coupes such as the Lamborghini Huracan Evo, 2.8 and 10.8 seconds, respectively. The Model S is also as easy to drive as a golf cart, albeit a 1,020 horsepower one. You might know that Tesla claims 0 to 60 miles per hour happens in just 1.99 seconds. The difference between our as-tested result and Tesla's likely comes down to the testing surface and number crunching. We do our acceleration tests on regular pavement, not a prepared drag strip. We also publish acceleration without using the drag racing 1-foot rollout. Applying that calculation would drop our tested 0 to 60 miles per hour time down to 2.1 seconds. We're less impressed with the Plaid's ability to stop and turn. While the powertrain will mostly retain its capability to catapult you to irresponsible speeds run after run, the brakes on our test car began to fade after slowing down from a few acceleration blasts. We ended up having to spend some significant time cooling down the brakes to ensure that they still worked. So from a safety standpoint, we lack some confidence in the Plaid's stopping hardware. Even more disappointing is the Plaid's steering, which always feels too light and lacks a connection to the road. It's exacerbated by the awkward steering yoke that doesn't seem to serve any ergonomic function. The Plaid's tri-motor setup supposedly provides some sort of rear axle torque vectoring, but the handling feels more muscle car and than sports car. It's not something that feels natural despite the loads of road grip provided by the sticky summer tires.